been a year since their love story played out in front of the nation on the hit ITV dating show My Mum, Your Dad. And a year after their offspring sent them on a search to find the one, it seems the couple are stronger than ever. Before we speak to Roger and Janey, let's look back on their love story.
Hello, I'm Jade.
Hi, Jade. It's Roger.
Hi, Roger. How are you?
Lovely, thank you.
I'm very open about things. Do you fancy anyone?
It's just a list of facts.
I'm adopted.
Janey moved something in me when she spoke about being adopted.
I'd like to get to know Roger more.
I'm failing that. What about me? I do want to kiss you, but not tonight. I could have stopped there all night.
I 100% give you my blessing.
You've got the green light.
Please welcome Roger and Janey. Welcome. Champagne. We're celebrating your first year's anniversary. Cheers. Oh, Roger, she's got her milky tea. Looking back on that, it was love at first sight for you, wasn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was it? What was it about Janey when she walked in? You just thought
It didn't show on the show itself.
Yeah.
But she just came in, and I obviously liked what I saw straight away. But she was
I love that he's doing this.
That might, I might have noticed that, yeah. But we just hit it off. She just said randomly, "What am I like?" And I said, I know what you're like. You know what I'm like. No. And everybody else was just looking at us, and we were just off in its own little world.
Yeah.
Just
Does it feel weird a year on to see the moment you first met on telly?
It's lovely to see it, but I was filling up.
Yeah.
Just watching it. It's quite...
When you start to see it, you think, oh, no, don't set me off. Because it was a very emotional time. There was anxiety. It was a big thing, wasn't it? So when you sit back, it does take you back, and you think... It's a bit of an out-of-body experience, really.
So what kind of headspace were you in when you did go into it? Because we know that your kids, you know, Jess and William, your son, introduced you. Where was your head when you first went in, Janey?
When I first went in, I actually can't really remember it because I felt so out of it and thought, what am I doing? I'll be honest, you know. And I thought, before I walked up, I thought, I could meet someone very special right now. And yeah. And then I met Roger.
You can tell they've been together a year now, can't you?
Yeah. How important was it for your kids to approve of the relationship?
Massively.
And did they? Yeah.
William was a bit more hard work, I'd say, but I think it's because it's just been myself and him for like 19, 20 years.
Yeah,
we haven't lived with anyone, so we're quite... he's protective over me. He's seen me get hurt.
I
get welling up now.
Yeah. It's a big adjustment, though, isn't it? Like, you know, being an independent single mum, doing it all yourself. Is it hard to be like, actually, I don't need to do it by myself anymore?
Do you know, we had that conversation recently, didn't we? And you know, I'm so used to being independent, and I still say things all the time. I'm like, well, I've got to do this, and I'm worrying about this. He goes, you're not on your own. I go, yes, I am. You know, it takes time, you know, so... But I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
It was
Roger...
very...
Oh, sorry.
No, it was very different for Roger, because obviously you have been married for many years and...
I'm used to being bossed about. So, yeah.
Have you moved in together, or is it a long-distance relationship?
We've more or less moved in together. I spend a lot more time at Janey's. The weather's so much better.
So your toothbrushes there. Have you got 2 toothbrushes, or have you just got 1 toothbrush?
I've got 3 toothbrushes.
And 2 double wardrobes you put in the other day. This man dresses well, so
Yeah. And obviously we've got another round of the show, I think, coming up in September. What would your advice be to people going into that?
my advice would be to be open-minded. You know, you're going in there for a reason and you get one chance. It's an amazing opportunity and experience. So for goodness sake, have an open mind and an open heart and don't take things at face value, you know?
That's good advice for dating in general, though, isn't it? To open up your mind, broaden your horizons.
Definitely. I think we live in such a throwaway society in all sorts of ways. Dating apps, no. You think, have you actually spoken to that person?
Yeah.
You know?
No.
So,
But also, when you're older, you've been through a lot in life. I mean, you lost your wife, you, as you say, you and William have been alone for a long time, and you opened up about your adoption story. So there's a lot of really deep personal stuff out on telly. That's a big deal, isn't it?
yeah, it was massive, yeah. I think we were putting to these little, like, workshops on the programme, and, you know, they start talking about it and you think, oh, no, they're going to go in for us now, they're going to make us open up. And I'd not really slept for a couple of days because my roommate, Caroline, snored horrendous.
You could hear her the other side.
Yeah. The crew actually asked if I was all right sometimes. But, yeah, so I was so tired, anxiety, all these things coming in, and then suddenly they say, so why are you here? What are you here? And I could feel it coming. I wasn't going to say anything. And I thought, I've got to be honest here, because I know I've pushed people away in the past. There's some traits in me and adopted people that you carry through, and if you never address it, I thought, for the first time in my life, well done, Janey, you've just gone and said it on national telly. You don't even tell people you meet, you know, and then, but thank goodness I did. And sorry, I'm oversharing now.
You've got a great response, though, from other people in similar
people
situations.
messaged me saying that's exactly how I felt. And when I said I pushed people away, something very sweet. My dad doesn't do reality TV, he's not interested, you know, that's how he is. And he messaged me after he watched it and he said, we love Roger, don't push him away.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we've got to... Yeah.
I was just going to say, is there anything that he does that gives you the ick?
Shall I do it for you?
Yeah. Don't do it!
What a lovely way to finish. Janey and Roger.